And we start. Hello, everyone. This is Monsef Afkar, and thank you so much for joining us in this new call of Your Divine Uniqueness. I'm glad to connect with you again. Thank you for your presence, whether you are here live or on the replay. And yeah, also excited that Donna Hill is back on the show. I think now most of you already know her. She's been joining us, I think this year since January, several times. And every time it was really very powerful experience with her, with the healing activations and the guidance, the information that she shares, and also the channeled energy that she shares with us. And for those of you who are new to her, she is a soul reader, angelic channel, light and sound healer, and divine wisdom code activator. And yeah, every time she joined us, I feel really excited because I've experienced her work personally, and every time it was like really, how to say, she brings so much clarity, like through the guidance that she gives, and also through the healing that she provides. It's really powerful. So I feel happy that she joins us, and yeah, excited about what she shares with us here on the show. And today's call will be about, it's called Pleiadian light and sound activations through the summer solstice portal, which is tomorrow. And yeah, so she will be sharing about that. And also after that, we will have a Q&A when you can ask her your questions. And for that, you can raise your hand on Zoom by pressing reactions, then raise hand. And if you are on the phone, you can raise your hand by pressing *9. And also you can type your questions on the chat boxes, both on Zoom and on YouTube. And yeah, so that's Donna. Welcome back to the show. Happy to have you with us today.
Well, thank you, Monsef. That's really lovely. Yeah, I'm excited to be here.
Wonderful. Yeah, so maybe we can start right away talking about the summer solstice portal. Do you see something different about this one that we're experiencing?
So summer solstice is when the sun's tilt, or the Earth's tilt, is closest to the sun, right? So we're getting the most amount of light in the Northern Hemisphere, and in the Southern Hemisphere, the least amount of light. So this is the day of longest light and shortest night, basically, right? So it's a huge infusion of light. Why is this one different? Because every year we are evolving. So we're in ascension, meaning basically we are evolving and upgrading and transforming and moving from carbon, which is how our bodies, our physical bodies, are created, and into the crystalline. And the Earth is also upgrading, and the Earth is also in ascension. And so we're moving into and attuning into the Earth's frequencies. So this portal is a infusion of light into all of who we are. And we were talking a little bit before, Monsef, about the Schumann resonance and how instead of straight lines now, it's looking like sort of a lacy pattern. And there's been some buzz about it. But these are basically keys and codes coming in through the light frequencies now that weren't available to us before. So there's a bigger infusion of keys and codes of light and sound coming in for us. And this means, I feel very optimistic about this. This means that the collective itself has upgraded enough that we are now able to hold more light and carry that out into the world, in all that we do, because as light workers, as soul seeds or star seeds, we are holding this space and bringing it through us, through our presences, through our souls, right? So this year, very, very powerful, more so because we're turning a corner in a really big way. I feel like there will be a tremendous, we're saying like upsurgence. The Pleiadians are here with us. They're saying there's like an upsurgence of energy frequencies into joy, which is a beautiful way of saying it. So on the other side of this portal, which is tomorrow, our lives can, if we choose, be completely transformed. So this is a huge transformation that we're all going through at this time. I think next year will be even bigger, right? Yeah. So that's my understanding of it.
Yeah, wonderful, and this brings, how to say, lots of excitement, and I feel this from many, like especially on social media. And my question is, how to say, when we experience like times like this, like portals or energy, like very strong energy come in, how can we maybe tap into that? And also because, how to say, many times we try to maybe translate that energy into how it will be manifested in our physical life. And then we have many expectations on how this should appear in our life. So how, like, what is your advice on how can we approach those energies?
So we hold each breath sacred in our beings, right? So this is to drop into our hearts, to be present in our hearts, to breathe into our heart chakra even. And people who are on the call, if you wish to put your hand on your heart, right? This is our connector into the spiritual realms and into our souls, into all of who we are, right? So the mind has all kinds of expectations and it will natter on and on. We will find that our bodies relax more and more as we tune into our heart space. And this is a beautiful place to be because it's very balancing, right? So, and as I'm speaking, we're asking Mother Mary to come in and be present with us and bring with us this unconditional love that she feels for all of humanity and all sentient beings. So the Mother Mary energy, so this is the beautiful Mother Goddess energy, could also be Goddess Diana, who came to me this morning as well. We're holding space for all to be nurtured and loved where we are, for who we are, and without any judgment. So we allow all of that other to fall away, right? So it's something like this. So inviting the love and being, and you know, as we learn to do this more and more, we become that love. We are that love. This is soul. This is who we are. So we hold that space of love. Yeah, and connecting into, they're saying as well to say the infinite source of creation, right? And this powerful portal that we're in, coming into, like we're in the portal now, tomorrow would be even more powerful. It's very quiet. I'm noticing, like the last call I was on with you, it felt very powerful. It was, my whole body was just vibrating. And this time it's very quiet, and which is a beautiful thing, because as we get closer, my feeling is, as we get closer to the Godhead, that the soul, how we are infused, gets quieter, right? Because the mind shuts up. The mind stops jabbering at us, right? It's like we come into this sacred space. Yeah. It becomes very healing. So, and it's to hold space for the mind that wants things to be a certain way, certainly, right? To be present to all of who we are, and to know that where we're at isn't who we are, that we are soul, and that the mind will stop nattering at some point, or we'll learn to surrender more. We'll learn to surrender that. We teach the mind how to be a little more balanced, and we let go of those things that, you know, cause some irritation in our fields. Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And also, yeah, when you mentioned that it feels very quiet, and like it's, I thought about like this state of being when we have this deep trust in who we are, in our abilities as divine creators, powerful beings. We have this maybe peacefulness, and it's this known is translated as, how to say, I don't know if you understand. It's, there's some quiet there, and we have deep knowing that what's we need, we will receive exactly what we need, and we are able, we have the power to create what we really desire. So also, I think it's a reminder to call in our maybe aspects of us, like the creator aspects of us.
Yeah, we are all of that. Yeah. So we move towards spiritual freedom. This is where we want to be. Right. So in this place of quiet, we can move within the worlds without any, without any of the stumbling blocks that come through the little self, right? Through this patterning, through the emotions. Right. So yes, and we can call in our guides and healing team. And so let's do this now for all of you. So we call in Archangel Michael and Archangel Raphael, and we invite the emerald flame, and we invite the violet flame. So when we invite the Godhead to come through as source creator in ways that are absolutely right for us, we hold this circle sacred, and we invite all those who love us and support us and want to care for us and nurture us and play and dance and laugh with us and be part of this sacred celebration to be here with us. So we have all that we need here in this place. We are connected and we are one in this place. Something like that. Yeah.
Yeah. Wonderful. And yeah, also because this time, like, I think all of us, we feel like a big shift happening within us, like the way we live our life, the way we relate to ourselves and others and life in general. And sometimes during this shift, how to say, it can take some time, and we feel that maybe it's just the past repeating itself. We start maybe doubting whether we will be able to embody like our next level of being here as powerful being. So how do we know if, for example, like if these are just doubts that we have, or is it time maybe we can be more flexible to shift path, or maybe try to embody things differently?
Sure. So we are soul, the divine spark of all that is, right? This is who we are. It's important to identify with ourselves as soul and know that we have a little self. So Buddhism especially, this was when I understood it at a cognitive level. In Buddhism, they say man is dual. We are soul creator and we are a little self. And we are both because we are incarnated in time space. And so then the calling for our souls is to educate the little self and to resolve those deep limiting thoughts, feelings, behaviors that can only be held in, for the most part, I can't say it's entirely true, for the most part can only be held in the physical bodies, in time space, in the mental body, in the mental body, in the so astral body even, right? So emotions, thoughts, feelings, this kind of thing. These are all representations to us of how we are in the physical, right? So if we're in a car accident, for example, then the body's reaction to that is to go into shock, right? So the body will, and it will hold, it will, so what happens even then, so let's just say we go into shock, right? So the body holds this energy until we can release it. And we as soul then are able to instruct the body to release, like we can work directly in the body. So this is the body's wisdom in that, in its ways of wanting to protect. So to make a long story short is to say basically that all of who we are is sacred and all of our experiences are sacred, and to hold space for that and to be okay with all that is. And so like for me, I knew where I wanted to go, where to be on the other side of the portal. This morning, I'm not feeling that I've made it exactly where I want to be. So this is my mind. This is my feeling connecting into my mind saying, I'm not there yet. I'm not good enough yet. And so for me, the instruction was coming through the Pleiadians, especially, but also Archangel Michael, who's always here with us, was to just be in acceptance and to just flow Just flow. Doesn't have to be complicated or difficulty, or to be in difficulty, just to flow with it, and to make the best of it, and to allow, right? So the heart will allow us. As we drop into our heart, which is our connector, we will allow. So do we have faith that things will turn out? Wait and see. Right?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
we are only ever evolving at a pace that is absolutely right for us. Right? So it's a bit of an esoteric answer. We are so loved and guided and supported that if I feel, so here's an answer that, and we'll assist everyone in getting to that place of understanding in ways that are right for them. And I will speak some light language into that, because I feel that my words maybe don't reach into those places where they need to be heard. So, so the instruction then would be to surrender into love. So spend more time with Archangel Michael or Mother Mary, and to bring these, I have doubts about my ability to make it through this, right? To be the one that I think I should be, even though you already are, right? Is to make that transition into this place of I am a divine being and all is well, right? Something like this. I hope that answers your question.
Yeah, it does. Thank you for that. And also, when you mentioned like we need to hold the space and also surrender, it reminds me that it's okay to have those feelings. And like you mentioned, I think you mentioned that earlier, that we are in a phase of completion of like limitations from different past incarnations, and it can be at sometimes maybe overwhelming. But as we are maybe moving forward, trying to be in the heart more and more, like we will see, like with time, like you said, it's more about trying to be in the heart and then wait and see how things can shift for us. And sometimes we can receive some surprises along the path.
Yes. And so for the group, we're inviting all those aspects, all those soul parts of us that know and understand the answer to this question, to be strong in our faith, to be strong in who we are, and to be in divine flow. And so for all of us on the call and who will listen to this call, we're basically doing a soul retrieval for you, to bring back these parts of you that understand this, to heal them. So I like to bring them into a pyramid of light with the capstone activated, so that they are healed. And then we'll integrate them back into our hearts, bringing with that the divine understanding of those lessons learned, so we don't need to repeat them. And this will really strengthen everyone on this call now and in the future, and all those that are invited in the other worlds as well, to strengthen and to bring more resilience, right? So ease and grace and flow, something like this. So yes, and this will continue as we have our conversation. This will continue for everyone. Thank you for that question.
Beautiful.
That's a very good one. I think that's where everyone is right now, is to have more faith and to let go of all the things that we feel aren't working as well. It's a big one. It's the biggest, maybe the biggest one for us right now.
Yeah, absolutely. Beautiful. Thank you so much, Donna. And would you like to share more about the subjects about the portal, or do we take questions from the audience?
So I wrote a few notes, and how nicely we're flowing into answering your question on a deeper level. So we started with talking about self-acceptance and who we are as soul. And then, so here are some practical things for people to do. Don't spend time with people who judge you, right? No, just excuse yourself and move on to the next thing. Don't be in, so I'm going to say don't. So this is talking to the little self. So maybe learn the lesson if you want. If you don't have time, that's okay. Stay on your path. If people are judging you, move away from that energy, right? So we move into harmony by not being around people who cause dissension to our hearts and souls, right? No judgment in that, just a choice. Move on, right? So spend time with people who will listen to you, right? So who will genuinely tune in to who you are and listen, right? It's important. So as an example, I had a friend, so I'm saying past tense because every time I'd start talking after a couple sentences, she'd interrupt and start telling me all about whatever she thought was going on. So this is the mind reacting to, oh, I know what they're saying, I'm going to jump in. So listening is an art. It has to do with our hearts, has to do with our hearts. And so we connect into this heart coherence, right? So Greg Braden, again, I'll mention him. I absolutely love the way he explains things. He talks about the field of the heart. So we're expanding and evolving and bringing in keys and codes into everyone's heart field on this call. So our heart fields expand about 6 feet around us. For a lot of us, we already know this. And why is this important is because when we come into each other's heart fields, then we can we actually exchange energies. So as an example of that, I was sitting on the deck last night, and one of there's people who live in the complex. We all share the same great big deck, and she came and sat right beside me. We're the only two out there. And so I chatted with her a little bit, but I understood that she was coming to sit in my heart field. And she stayed for a little while, and when she'd had enough, she left. And so this is how we are way showers, which is another example, as to be in our hearts and to walk our truth. And our truth is imprinted in our soul. Our truth is who we are. And even if the little self is in turmoil, we are still holding that because we are in physical bodies. We are still holding that and influencing in that way. So our soul codes are always active. This is one way we are way showers. So listen, spend time with people who listen to you and listen to them too, as best you can. So don't share your dreams with people. So I used to spend a lot of time writing down my dreams, night dreams. And I was told these are sacred. These are sacred. Be selective with who you share them with. And it's the same with our goals and aspirations. Be selective with the people you share them with. And ultimately share them with people who've already done the things that you aspire to do, right? Because if we get into tune with their heart field, with who they are, if you're having a heart-to-heart conversation, this energy will assist you. So we're moving into this area of we are energy beings, we are light beings, right? And away from this idea that we are incarnate in a physical body that has a lot of frustrations and all of that. So we are energy beings, and our vibrational frequency is moving up. And that is quiet. To me, that is quiet. And knowing the difference between surrender and giving up, we've already touched that a little bit. So when little self gives up, giving up is a very little self thing. Everything stays the same. So I'm not going to try anymore, ho-hum, right? Surrender is inviting our hearts into the equation. So when we surrender into this love, when we can ask or invite our little selves that is frustrated with this trying and frustration, when we invite our little selves into our heart space, then the wisdom starts to translate, right? So we'll do this for everyone here. So if you have something going on that is sort of vexing to you in your field right now, we're going to connect you into your heart space in that one area, right? So that we can bring in this wisdom and understanding. And we are energy beings. Our souls will recognize this as truth. Yeah. And then, if something comes up that's a limitation about yourself, is just recognizing it. A soul perspective is simply an observation that this is a limitation. How can I change that? Or that kind of thing, because we can never change anything until we accept it, right? And so I've got another one of those things going on in the little self, right? We just allow that to be true, and we will find some ways to resolve and release that out. And again, it comes back from this place of, I would say, loving detachment, which is again from our hearts. Yeah, something like that. So those are just little ideas that the Pleiadians especially are very much about people moving into our joy. So Another thing is what brings you joy. Do that every day a little bit. No matter where you are, you can do the things that you love to do for a little bit of time every day. Make some time, 15 minutes, listen to a song if that's your thing, right? It's important that we honor our souls. This is an honoring of who we are. So we are sacred. We are walking a path that is sacred, and we hold ourselves as sacred. And when we do that, we move into this joy field, right? So the little self needs to learn to enjoy when it will relax and move into a more playful state. So play and fun and laughter and all of that is also the little self, right? So which is the place of enjoyment, right? This kind of thing. Yeah. So something like that is to lighten up and to find, just, I'm going to go play for 20 minutes and then I'll come back and brood about it for a while, right? Because there's nothing wrong with doing either. It's more to change state out of the little self and, what's going on, and to be grateful to the times that the little self is in flow and is in harmony with our soul, with our hearts and our souls. So something like that.
Yeah, beautiful. Thank you so much, Donna.
You're welcome.
Yeah, love the energy, and also it was really the points, the ideas you mentioned. It was really inspiring, and like you mentioned about, because as we are maybe honoring ourselves more and more and loving ourselves more, we get to choose how to be treated, and like you said, like choose the like people who will listen to us, will honor us, and also we do the same for others. So
Yeah.
thank you for those reminders.
Yes, you're welcome.
Beautiful. And yeah, so a reminder, everyone, if you want to ask your question, you can raise your hand by pressing reactions, then raise hand on Zoom. Also, you can raise your hand on your phone by pressing *9. And you can type your questions on the chat box on Zoom and also on YouTube. And let's see. Destiny, can you please unmute yourself?
Hey, Monza. Hey, Donna.
Hi, Destiny.
So good to see you here. I'm very happy to see you here.
Yes.
I've got this energy at the, like, it starts in my hips and down to my feet, but my feet feel like when I walk, they feel like a ton of bricks. So I'm not sure exactly what this
so
is. And I'm feeling my hands.
Okay, so we're going to work with your heart field, and we're going to open that up more and more and more. And we do this for everyone on the call. So we're in a space of divine light. We're in this space of upliftment and even enchantment in the magic of who we are. So we will work with your heart field, and we're going to connect you into your feet. Divine blessings to your feet and for everything that it holds in this space of, so you're saying like heaviness, right? So we're going to move it. We want to move into joy. Ultimately, that's when we shift, as we move. Okay, better. So anything to do with, so there's a bit of genealogy, and it's coming in through like your tailbone area there. So we want to move with that and clear that out as well. It's coming up, so we'll clear that for you. And for anyone who has, so we don't need to know specifics. We're clearing the genealogy for everyone and moving us more into our hearts and into our souls. There we go. Divine expression of the oneness, the love of Creator. That's for each and every one of us here in this sacred space, right? And back to our hearts. So we honor all that we are here. And thank you for Destiny, for Destiny. So it's beautiful. So we think about the destiny of soul as well, right? So you're holding that space for all of us. So we are destined to be one in oneness. There we go. Better. Okay, and how are you feeling? Oh, she's muted. Destiny, can you unmute? I just wanted to get a little feedback for
Oh,
you.
yes, that feels good, and that made me cry, you know, to
Aw.
feel like I'm destined to really be something. So I feel like there is, yeah, my genealogy has a place within it that just they didn't believe any of that, and I know better than that, but yet I'm dealing with something that's not working with me somehow.
Yeah. So we honor you in this place. You're already there. You are soul. You are complete in all of who you are. This is true. This is true for all of us. And so anything that doesn't allow you to be in that place, we're going to ask for that to be resolved and released out very gently in ways that are right for you. In divine right timing with grace and ease, we want to shift you over to this divine understanding of what you know to be true in your heart and in your soul. There we go. Better. Right?
Ah,
Yeah.
yeah, relief. Oh, that was nice,
Yeah.
Donna. Thank you for that. That was like really nice.
Yeah. Divine alignment, right? Yeah. So in blessing you as well as you move through this portal tomorrow, right? So we're moving up and into it, and these beautiful energies will continue to assist you in aligning more and more with who you are, the divinity of who you are, and moving into your destiny. Yeah, beautiful.
Thank you, my
Thank you.
friend. I
You're
love you.
welcome. Oh, I love you too.
Yeah. Thank you, Destiny, and thank you, Donna.
Ooh, that was big. That was a nice one.
We have Vivian Sherrod. Hi, Donna. For 2 years, my right foot has felt restricted and inflexible after a vampire attack of Lyme. Please let me know what the message is to release. Thank you. Vivian Angel.
Okay, right foot. So we're going to bring awareness to right foot right now. And also into right knee. And then right hip. So we're basically energizing the whole right side of your body. So this is awesome. This means that we're helping you to move forward. So we meaning all of us here, all of us. There's only one of us here. So we are all assisting you as well, the Pleiadians and Archangel Michael. And there we go. So there's shifting. So anywhere where you feel discouraged, so discouragement is coming up about moving forward, we want to really assist you in this. We're also going to work with your liver and transmute out toxins, and we'll do this for everyone as well. So when the liver has too much of a load, then we fall into the lower emotions, right? So especially anger, frustration, this kind of thing. So we want to assist the liver as well. And Vivian, is she on the call, or could she put in chat what she's experiencing, please? Ooh, okay. So there was a nice shift for her.
Yeah. Yeah, she's still with us. So Vivian, we'd love to hear feedback. You can type it.
Yeah. It's really, so this is a beautiful question that will help us all because we're all moving forward. So we're going to go through that portal and be different on the other side, right? It feels very joyful. And so moving forward, so the right side of the body is very much about moving forward in the interpretation of this channel, right? So there you go. Much better.
Yeah. Thank you very much. And yeah, Vivian Sherrod, yes, thank you.
Oh, good. Yay. Thank you.
Thank you, Vivian. And we have a question from MS Almeida on YouTube. Thank you for today. I am in the beginning stages of this new journey. Any suggestions to clear the mind clutter?
Okay, so and her name was, I'm sorry, what was her name?
MS Almeida.
Okay, thank you. Ooh, yeah, there's lots of excitement in your field around this. So to clear the mind clutter, we're going to assist you in this. So we're going to clear a lot of your lower chakras. We want to invite you into your heart field. Again, so to breathe in and out of the heart, or you can put your hand on your heart as we do this. I'll speak some light language. Pimbikiki shitidukoge, shonurukuko shova, pinarikoka halaraton, henteke, handekeke, hakeke shavedet tututoy shifipiki. Very much for you, it's connecting into your starseed family and your starseed. So we would say starseed home. So we're going to invite those insights for you. So connecting you into, I'm seeing like Andromeda for you. So we're connecting you into that. So you have this understanding that you are a starseed being in this place, right? That's beautiful. And so, one more. There's one more hit for you. We're just waiting for that to come in. I want to clear the back of your neck. Right? It's just for a lot of us, this is an area of sensitivity. Okay, so one more hit coming in. Woo. Yeah, it's so to celebrate your gifts, right? To celebrate your gifts. And so this is a thing that so many of us comes to our awareness so for me, I use myself as an example. I, for a long time, wouldn't say that I'm a healer and I heal with my voice as an example, because to me that felt egotistical. It's like, whoa, people are going to judge me for that. And that's just where I was at. And as I held space for that programming in the little self, then it began to fall away. So it's to celebrate your gifts for everyone here. Celebrate the strengths that you have and to offer them and don't judge them. So I'm saying don't again. It's like allow them to be true for you, right? So this is a very heart-centered way of understanding. We all have strengths that other people need. And many of the things that we do as our own expression, we've already mastered. And so we don't recognize them. We all have mastery. We all have important things that we can offer. And sometimes it's to sit beside someone in their heart field, right? Like being with someone within 6 feet. And so those keys and codes will be exchanged as we are in this place, right? And it goes on automatically anyway, I feel, because we're all here because we're here to offer our gifts to the world, right? So stay grounded, drink lots of water, lots of nice pure water, right? Get adequate amounts of sleep. It's really important to take care of your physical body. Very, very important, yeah. But enjoy, because there's nothing more exciting. Like I remember when I first started on my journey, it's all these ahas about, oh, that's why I'm like that. That just makes sense. And having the pieces come together. So we support you in this. We're holding space and divinely blessing you as the pieces come together so that you feel this excitement even as you're moving through perhaps what we consider limitation, something like that. So beautiful blessings to you. And thank you. And I hope that helped her.
Yeah. Thank you, Donna. And also thank you, Almeida, for your question.
Yes.
Yeah, we have a question from Tina. Would love some help to clear the pain of mother sisters hurting my heart deeply. Think this may be ancestral. This has been something that has made me feel so stuck and not feel like moving in any direction, like not going on severe unworthy. And
yes,
Grace shares that she experienced the same also.
Okay, yeah. So I'm going to speak light language into our hearts, into this place, so I can resonate with some of what you were saying as well. So so much of it is ancestral patterning, and so we'll clear that. When we'd ask for divine wisdom to those souls who didn't understand the lessons, that they at some point in their own incarnations, that they also understand them, so they can have resolution in ways that are right for them. And as we do this, we release out all of those limitations that were never ours, right, that were just passed down. So this is a genetic piece, and we're also going to clear out of the cellular memory of your body, right? So in the back of the heart chakra, right, and into, there's certain, we're just holding acupuncture points within the mind-body complex as well. Better, okay, good. Holding the, so things are moving fairly quickly. We want to bring in the earth energy of, so the earth mother. So this is, as an example, the earth as a nurturing aspect that we can tap into. So we bring in this beautiful earth nurturing, which is guiding and supportive of us and also grounding of us, right? So, because what happens when there's this distortion, and this negativity and all of this sort of toxicity that comes at us from people that don't know any better, is it knocks us out of our center. And so we are restoring your energy and rebalancing you through the Earth Mother, and grounding you back into the truth of who you are, right? So something like this. So we're going to work within your field for just a little bit, and we're doing this for everyone on the call. So for you and for everyone on this call, so we're clearing your future timeline or timelines so that you will not attract any of this back into your fields, back into your experience, right? So we don't want anyone coming in that's going to be a grumpy mother hold that energy, right? We're going to clear all of that out so that doesn't happen, right? So that you can move forward. So when we've done the moving forward aspect for one of our other folks, so we're connecting you into that, right? And for everyone, we're going to continue to clear. It comes through energetically as distortion, basically, right? So we move you back into your heart coherence. That's right for you in your soul frequency, right? We come back to who we are. And then we hold your kidney energy so that it will become more solidified, or should we say integrated into the physical body. Yeah, that's much better. That feels better. And allowing that to continue until complete, with grace and ease. And thank you. Yeah. And if those two have some feedback, that would be wonderful.
Yeah, beautiful. Thank you so much, Donna. And also thank you, Gina and Grace. And yeah, like Donna said, we'd love to hear your feedback. You can type it on the chat box. And Almeda from YouTube shares, thank you, felt and received.
Thank you. Yeah, well, it's wonderful. We all get to shift. Shift happens, right?
And Julie, let me check first. Gina shared, thank you so very much. I've been trying to do myself, but just couldn't shift. Feel like something shifted. Tears now feel it. Feel like something shifted. Tears now. Feeling joy in my heart.
Oh, beautiful.
Yeah.
Thank you. I can feel that. We all invite that joy into our heart fields more and more and more. That's lovely.
Thank you, Gina. And the question from Julie. Hi, Donna. I have never walked such a knife edge in my life in terms of being in the unknown, but knowing in my heart what I am to do. Today, a meeting I was due to have did not happen, but I did not go into any anxiety, and I trusted it was all okay. And it later turned out that's that way and was good. Have I moved more into trust? Blessings, Julie.
Yeah, she answered her own question there. Yeah. Yeah. So sometimes when meetings are canceled, it's not about us, right? So that's kind of the thing, right? So we just hold space for her in this understanding that sometimes other people aren't ready for those meetings. Right? Yeah. So there's a suggestion for you as well. Yeah. So I hope that answers your question. I really feel that the others weren't ready. Right. Yeah.
Beautiful. Thank you so much, Donna. And also thank you so much, Julie, for sharing that and your question.
Yes. And one more
yes.
thing for Julie, just as we are, like when I was tapping into her energy. So there's a lot of the Pleiadians, especially, so we're working with the left side of her body, right, to really strengthen, and that feels very strong for her. And so as you were in that space, Julie, of we would say faith, but really you have that strength in your body already. So when we have it in our body, we can walk it and it's easier. So it makes good sense to me that you would be in a space of more faith and trust. And so, and we'll clear your heart chakra and everyone as well to trust and be open, right? So this is a soul infusion, right? When our souls come through, we trust, right? Our souls trust and know. So this is a beautiful thing. And this is exactly where the group is headed. So thank you so much. I really love that she was willing to mirror that for all of us. That's really beautiful. Thank you.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you. Yeah, we will take more questions in a little bit. For now, Donna, I would love if you can tell us, if we can talk a little bit about the program you are offering. So we have a 20 minutes divine sequencing recorded session. It's personalized, and also 3 one-on-one private sessions with you. So either you can sign up for one of them or both of them, and the link is yourdivineuniqueness.com/Donna, yourdivineuniqueness.com/Donna, DONNA. Or you can click on the special offer button, which is on the live event page, later on the replay page. It's also on YouTube video description and on the chat boxes. So Donna, I would love if you can tell us more about these sessions.
Sure, yeah.
Okay.
So the 20-minute recording is to attune you to your soul frequency. And what I've been doing, I work a lot with Mother Mary's energy. And I will sing her energy into my own life. I do that quite often. It's innately part of what I do. We're also working with the Christ consciousness. So I've provided some suggestions there for people. So if you'd like to connect in, say more and be attuned more to Archangel Michael, we can do that. Or Kuan Yin Buddha. And so those are some of the goddess Diana. For some of us, those are more the strengths of this channel to bring in those beings for you. But ultimately, when we, it's like an invigoration, or we invigorate your soul self, then the little self becomes just more and more attuned, and we can shift easier, right? So we move into this space of love and acceptance and faith, right? As Julie has demonstrated for us. So, and I do it by listening to the sound of the voice. So we're asking for a short recording from people. It doesn't matter what you say. You can pick a book and just open and read a paragraph. I only need about 30 seconds, but I'm very clairaudient and claircognizant. So I would get the most information for you from the sound of your voice. And if you have requests as well, we can certainly assist in that area. So I put in some suggestions for that recording. It's really lovely and it's empowering. And, we bring in more of that love and joy frequency into our lives, then everything just gets lighter for us, right? So this was one of the offerings that I was, that the Pleiadians suggested for me. We want to bring in much more love, joy, laughter, play, excitement, curiosity, that kind of thing, right? And it really helps when we're moving through heavier stuff, is to remember to play and be in that place and to tap in the wisdom of who we are as soul. So that is that recording. And then the 3 45-minute sessions. So I offered this again last time at the same price, and people were quite responsive to this. So this gives us an opportunity to work together toward a goal that you have that's important to you. Now, this channel's particular forte, Donna Hill incarnated here, is around soulmate relationships. I've had quite a number of them. And also grief and loss, which is important. If you are someone who wants to know what your soul mission is, want to have more clarity around this, then that is another strength that I bring forward for people. Or if you want to deal with trauma and loss and really need some genealogy and past life stuff cleared out, do soul retrievals, things like that, clearing interfering frequencies and vibrations, this kind of thing. We do that as well. So I have, this channel has trained in a number of different modalities. And so we work as well interdimensionally with you. So to align, because some of us are in different, our soul is incarnated in a lot of different places. And so it's difficult to be present here now because there's too much stuff going on all over. And so we integrate you back, move you back into your body. There's a lot of different things that we can do to help people. But it's a meeting point of love and joy. And I hold space to the best of my ability to be unconditionally accepting and loving, and to bring through what's best for you, for your highest good. So yeah, 3 45-minute sessions are quite powerful for people. And it's a beautiful connection. So we can really build one session builds on the next and on the next, so that people really come to a space of empowerment. And, again, and moving us into this more of an alignment, right? So we're exploding into the world in many ways as soul, like we're just becoming more incarnated. So ascension is about coming into our bodies, embodying all of who we are. It's not about escaping and going off, escaping the planet because this is a hellhole. We come back into the love, the beauty, the curiosity, the love, laughter, play, all of that, that is true of who we are. And release that out of the physical body, all of this heaviness, right? So that when the body is attuned and aligned, there is so much, we're like receivers. We feel so much bliss and contentment and peace in the body, in our bodies, right? So it's important. Yeah, so those are the offerings for today. We invite all those who feel called to come and play with us and to assist each other in this. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, beautiful. Thank you so much, Donna. And yeah, I love that you mentioned the last points, because it can be experienced a lot in the spiritual community, like feeling like to escape the human experience. But it's like you said, it's more about embodying our true power here as humans, and yeah, bring that love and that light here. And also thank you so much for offering these sessions, the 3 one-on-one sessions, or the 20 minutes divine sequencing recorded session. And as I say, I always recommend working with Donna, because I experienced her work like personally several times, and I really received amazing guidance and clarity from her, and also healing. So yeah, it's really a joy to share her work with you here on the show. And so again, you can sign up to one of these 2 or both of them. So we have 3 packages there on the link yourdivineuniqueness.com/Donna, yourdivineuniqueness.com/Donna, DONNA. Or you can click on the special offer button, which is on the live events page, later on the replay page. The link is on YouTube video description, and also on the chat boxes on Zoom and YouTube. Thank you again, Donna. And
my pleasure. Yeah.
So let's take. We have a question from Rebecca. Yeah, here it is. There has been much change in every area of my life in the last few years, and much has felt heartbreaking. Much has seemed stuck in a kind of long transition. I would like to move on now with clarity, joy, and love into my next best life. Thanks for all you do.
Oh, wow. Okay. So we see so every soul has a grid. We see your grid. So we're going to strengthen your grid, right? So this is basically your codes, your sound and light codes that are part of who you are. So we're going to strengthen your grid. Shoko kalaraton etitiki ji ededugu ambede kiki kalaraton totodiri ji titiri kako fimbe kako fefe kako shetigi. So if you could stand up, this will make this more impactful for you. If you stand up and take one step back, stand up and take one step back. And as you do this, you're moving out of all of that heartbreak, all of that, right? And so we're going, as you do, okay, better, thank you. And we're going to dissolve all of that out. That's finished. We're going to ask for a divine understanding and what it feels like for you at a soul level to come into completion of all of these experiences and lessons, that you have an understanding that is integrated into the wisdom of your heart so that you can move on and so that you don't need to repeat any of those lessons. Right? And we thank you. So we're just bringing in some more healing energies for you. So take a deep breath, please, deep into the belly, everyone, if you could. Long, slow exhales out of the mouth. So we want to eject all of this stuff that's done. So all the lessons learned, this is for everyone. It's done now. We let it go. We entrust it to the angels, to our guides, to our healing team now. And we move on from this place into more expansion, more fun, more love. Feelings of well-being. So very much about, for you especially, we're bringing it, there's these feelings of well-being that we're activating. It's mostly second chakra. So when we're going to ask for that for everyone, as we feel feelings of well-being. So yeah, I'm just good. I'm good. All's well. Okay, and bringing that into your cellular memory of your body, into the bones, into the blood, into the nervous system. So your body is very much excited about this. Your body is very much enjoying this process. Yes. Into the ligaments and the tendons, right? Into the muscles, into the joints. There we go. Yeah. And we work a little bit with your tailbone here. So this is just take another minute here. And if you open your hands, palms up, and this is for everyone, we're going to activate your chakras. Okay, so, and we're going to strengthen your soul grid again. So this is the divinity of all of who you are. Right? We're going to activate everybody's for them. Right? This is a reference point for us in the physical, in all of our incarnations, not just this one. There we go. Better. And bring this in. I am, and so it is. Okay, thank you. And so, and we'll work with your heart chakra a little bit here. So this will help with integration quite a bit. And thank you. And if she has some feedback, that would be wonderful. And we can go on to the next person here as well. That was a big one. That was really beautiful. That was very beautiful.
Yeah, thank you so much, Donna. And also thank you, Rebecca, for your question. I see we have Kathleen on YouTube. I got so much from 3 sessions. I've signed up for more. Thank you, Donna, for your love and skill.
Bless her heart. Yes, I thought I recognized her energy. Lots of love to you, Kathleen.
Yeah. Thank you, Kathleen.
And I just wanted to mention, so the clients I am working with now too, as we're really working with you and inviting you into this place and sending you lots of love, and you know who you are. And for future clients as well, right? As we're really holding space for you. This can be a bit tough for people to transition through this portal. So yes, we honor you for where you're at as well. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Beautiful. And let's see, Rebecca Sherrod, thank you. That feels much lighter.
Good. Yeah, that will continue. That's a nice one. So anytime we activate your soul grid, it's very activating and empowering, and it will shift you. And one more thing we'll do is we'll clear your future, right? So wherever you were headed, you're not going there now. So we're bringing in lots of light and support and love and all of that for you to just have more grace and ease in your life and to create. Yeah. And I invite you, if you can, to take advantage of one or both of these packages. It will really help move you along and make things smoother. Yeah, beautiful.
Yeah.
Very beautiful.
So we have a question from Kate. I experienced extreme fatigue during the week after the last full moon and a little from last weekend, new moon. Can you help us integrate those energies? Thanks.
Sure. So full moon and new moon blessings. Sometimes they don't feel so much like blessings, do they? Okay, so we're going to clear you and attune you to whatever those messages were for you. Yeah. So we just work with this, right? So full moon and new moon mean different things to different people. It kind of depends on our astrology a little bit. So for you, these were hard lessons. And so we are assisting you in learning those lessons and clearing out, just whatever's, it's coming up as fatigue, but it's blockages in the heart field. Wow. Okay. So we're going to clear your entire field around this as well. There we go. Activate your knees. So I'm tapping on my knees a little bit. We want everybody's knee chakras to be open up. Hello, hello. There's bliss here for you. So we're offering bliss to your knee chakras. Isn't that beautiful? Thank you. Okay. Yeah. All right. Yeah. So I'm seeing like there's just different things that are shifting out for you. So anywhere where you carried other people's stuff, right? So this is kind of the heaviness that's dragging you. So we want to clear all of that. We're asking for the divine wisdom and understanding from those lessons so that you don't need to carry that particular. So it's an energetic imprint wherever that's coming in so that you don't need to resonate with other people who are carrying that. It's really not so much about you. You just got caught in your field, right? So we want to clear that. That will help you feel a lot lighter. And we're working with your thymus gland as well. So thymus is the high heart. So connecting into our physical hearts. And we'll do a nice divine activation of the high heart for everyone as well. Connecting into our heart field. Thank you. Yeah. So this is going to go for a little bit, and I'll keep an eye on this process for you. There's a lot of different things moving through for you right now. Thank you for that question, and for sure let us know how you're feeling, what shifted for you. Yeah. So this there's one more little piece here that I want to. So thymus also has to do with the immune system and boundaries, especially if you think about our immune system. It is the boundary where that stops infection. So we're exposed to bacteria and virus and different things always, and our skin is our first boundary. So, and our immune system is the one that doesn't allow this sort of, we would say, toxicity to come in. So we're strengthening this for everyone, your physical boundaries, right? Because we do take on people's energies and like energetically. So we're strengthening your physical boundaries and your understanding of who I am and who they are. And we are separate in that. At the physical level, we have to have this understanding that I am not you when you are in pain. I can only stand as a divine being and be present with you in your pain. Me taking on your pain isn't going to help you. And it sure won't help me, right? So this is one of the lessons the little self needs to learn, that we all get to learn over and over, right?
Yeah.
There we go. Yeah. Thank you. That's beautiful. So we love all beings. As empaths, we take on other people's stuff because we want to help. And so it's just important not to let it affect affect us, and especially our, make us tired, things like that. Yeah, so that was lots. There was lots going on there.
Yeah, beautiful. Thank you, Donna, for those messages, and
You're welcome.
also thank you, Kate. She wrote, very interesting. I have a lump in my throat and coughing while you are clearing. Thank you.
Yeah. So we work with that too. So it's just moving out. Yeah. Good. Thank you.
And Kathleen, she asks, will listening to this call again move us further, benefits us in some ways?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. Especially when we will do some chanting and toning, I think, if there's time, Monsef, I'll leave that up to you. But we want to especially vibrate you up into a higher energy. Higher energy, we'll say. And integrate that in. It's really important to integrate. Otherwise, it's just a good fun bit of, piece of good fun, and then we forget about it and go back to our old stuff. So we want to integrate it for you. Yeah.
So how long it will take, just to keep enough time for it?
Oh, well,
approximately.
So we want to do about 10 minutes. We don't need to do extensive stuff this time, I think, because the group is really moving within so there's a divine container and we're all being moved within it. And so we want to give people a taste of, like, say, Mother Mary's energy coming in, what that sounds like, and have that experience. And then Archangel Michael, and of course, Yeshua. And if people have other requests, they can also ask for that as well. So, but to have a taste of, more heart expansion, basically, is what it is, right? Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. And a question from Rhonda. Hello, Donna and Monsef. Thank you for having this for us. Donna, are you able to see which starseed family I came from?
Well, from a number of them. Are you in tune with them? Are you connected? It's like she's in tune with the whole universe. Wow. So I need to speak with her, please, because I'm clairaudient. It would be better if she's on the call, if we could speak.
Hi, Donna.
Hi, Rhonda.
Rhonda, can you maybe speak closely to the mic, because we don't hear you?
So it's not coming through. So metaphorically and in truth, it's not coming through who you're connected to, right? Basically. So we're going to clear and speak into those areas. So I got you. I got your energy. So we're going to work with the second chakra again, because in this case, we get really stuck in the physicalness, right? And there's some past life stuff around that as well. So we're going to speak into that. When we clear that stuff out, the other information will come through with more clarity, right? So kuko galara tuje impekikila ampekikishitidue pi kogo laraton ampe gegigi shoka kikishitidue pimbekokosho. So we want to bring in clarity for you, so you have this understanding of especially connectedness into, so they're saying the source field. So that's basically grace, or all that is, or the divine intelligence that flows from God, right? Those are other ways of saying that. I want to connect you into the source field so that you can find that information for yourself. So very much Pleiadian, though, Rhonda. I mean, just about all of us are connected into the Pleiades, and that's always a lovely place to start, right? So we're going to connect you into Alcyon, which is one of the, I'm very, very attuned to Alcyon. I did a lot of work there as a delegate with a lot of other, there we go, better. And we want to, for people on the call as well, to know that you are, there's Lyrans around, like everywhere where I'm going in the last 3 days, there's cats, just cats, like, and there's a lot of cats in this town anyway. So And so just a reminder that the Lyrans are here with us too. So, okay, better. All right, Rhonda, thank you. So thank you for being so open. So this is going to open up for a lot of people. So we forget we're star seeds here when we're incarnated in a physical body. And it's a really big piece for a lot of us because we've always felt like we've been, it didn't belong here, things like this. So when we get connected, so this has been my experience. So when we get connected to, our star family, we start to feel better about being here, right? And and here's another suggestion is I talk to the Pleiadians, my friends, and I say, look, this is what's going on for me right now. Just like I'm having a conversation with someone, like they're my friends right now. It's like, you don't get what it's like to be in this physical body, to be in these lower energies, right? Like it's tough. Some days I feel very frustrated and some days I am very frustrated and I'm, very much emoting. And they help me to resolve and release that out. And so for folks who are wondering, so to get back to, I'm working with Rhonda's heart chakra really, and everyone's right now, to get back to this of how do we live our lives with more grace and have more faith. It's to go to our star family or to Archangel Michael or to, Yeshua, and to say, look, this is pissing me off, quite frankly, and it's part of who we are. And I want to move through it, but right now I'm not getting it. Can you help? Right. So something like this, right? And pardon my swearing, but we get it that it's tough here and these lower free. Okay, better. Okay, Rhonda, and we're going back to your second chakra and everyone else's. So, and it's just clearing density. So if you want to tap your abdomen there a little bit, take a deep breath and just tap. It's to bring awareness. It's like you don't have to carry all that around. I just allow that. And bringing in these beautiful Pleiadian energies, right? And they're coming through the sound of my voice as you're listening to me. You will have a sense of them, right? And you will tune to them in ways that are right. They're flashing at me, seeing a little ship just flashed at me here as I'm looking out my window. They're beautiful, yeah. Ooh, okay. So on the other night, I was sitting on the deck and there's a little cloud ship. I saw it, oh, hi, what's going on? They're just showing me that they're there. That's lovely. I don't see ships a lot. And so then I looked away and I was doing, just in contemplation. I looked back and the cloud was gone and it couldn't have drifted in that length of time, right? So they just disappeared. It's okay, thanks. Hi, see ya. It just came in and a quickie and left again, right? So we have this acknowledgement with you as the Pleiadians come through. It's like, we're here with you. And just give a little wink. Feels very light. So, and to continue to clear your heart chakra, Rhonda, if you want to move more into that place, it's to clear your heart chakra more, right? And can't we all use more of that too? That's part of that. So if she has some feedback, maybe she can type it in the chat for us. And thank you for that. It's beautiful, really beautiful. Yeah.
Thank you so much, Rhonda. Also if it was Rhonda. Yeah, Rhonda, if you have a feedback, please. Yeah, she already wrote it. Great advice, Donna. Thank you. I appreciate the loving messages, shifts, and your guidance. I am one of your clients. Much love to you.
Yeah, I recognized her. Yeah, thank you, Rhonda. It's very sweet of you.
Yeah, thank you, Rhonda.
It just comes through me. It's not me really. Yeah, but that's very touching. I'm actually, thank you. Yes, I really received that.
And also a message from Elizabeth. Thank you to both of you for your service to humanity. Your beautiful energy and calls are always a highlight of my day. Thanks to everyone here for sharing your love and light with deepest gratitude. Happy summer solstice, everyone.
Oh, thank you. That's beautiful.
Thank you, Elizabeth.
Yeah, lovely.
And
so everyone join me in ability to receive. So to receive these beautiful energies people are sending to each and every one of us, that we receive them, right? Thank you. I'm very, very grateful.
Yeah. Thank you. And a question from Linda. Hi, such a great call. I have a strong calling to connect with you for a message from my guides. This summer solstice seems to be calling me as a new path of bringing to light my purpose. Would love to open and hear that which wants to come through. Thank you so much.
Oh, I love that. Yeah, that's what we all want, right? Let's do more of what we came here to do. Okay, so you're already doing it. That's the first thing they're saying. So, all right, I'm going to speak some light language for you. And I think they want to bring through some toning and chanting for you as well for this one. And this will help everyone. So in ways that are right for each and every one of you. So we'll start with the light language. Yeah, and this is so important that we are really, because we are in our joy when we are serving in the ways we are meant to be, right? It's in alignment with our purpose. So, yeah, we want everyone to take a nice deep breath on this one, to really open to receive. Om pipiki ishikikuleton. So divine remembering. Divine remembering. I am one with the divine creator God. Ambedikue tikukukasha. Ndarayo. Umbarakoele. Umbekakushivi. Wow. So clearing the throat chakra. So that brings up a lot of emotion through the throat. This is so we're clearing for everybody. Yeah. So, and it's okay to cry if you feel this big release, big release in the throat area. So divine remembering of who we are. Umbarako Umbarako Laratoe, Umbako Shafi, Umbarako Larate, Adi, to Umbarako Laratoe, Umbarake. Wow. Yeah, that was nice. Ooh, there's lots of emotional energy moving through this one. That's really lovely. Thank you. Yeah. I'm processing this one. That's really lovely. Thank you.
Yeah.
So, and take a deep breath for everybody. We just want to integrate that a little bit here. Yeah, beautiful. I'm bringing in divine clarity too, as well, for everyone. So for each of us, as we held these questions before, or even if you have questions that you're not bringing forward, this is still what would be the word? Bringing that information to you, right? It's still affecting that change for you. There we go. Yeah. Divine clarity, divine remembrance of who we are. Ooh, okay, good. Yeah. And we see everybody moving through that portal. Yeah, I'm just clearing the way for that. May we feel lighter and stronger and have more courage and be attuned and aligned on the other side. Yeah, beautiful.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Donna. That was very beautiful. And also thank you so much, Linda, for your question. And yeah, so Donna, do you feel it's the right timing for the group process?
Yes, we can do that. So let me think. There's a couple. So I'm going to speak light language before we begin here, because there's still some information that wants to come through for the group. Pomba kikiki leretu, pomba kikiki shivika kala da tonda de ke, pomba kikishi imbidur la tondo de deshi, shonda de kikiki chauffé, pimba gogo la ton, Donde ti shivata te. Hamba de kugo geshi te todo le tonda. Bimbe de koka ke. Bimbe showi. Bamba shavika pala te. Shonda de kiki ki le tu. Umbeke ku shave. Bambe. Bambe vika gashavi. Shonda de kugo go shatata. De le tu de. Donde de kugo shave de tu de shi de. Mba de kui. So everyone take a deep breath. So within this process, it's already complete. We already are true in who we are in our hearts and our souls. And this is true, and so it is. Venerike balaretu, venerike kakosha, venerikuko goishavi tititi, venerikuko shave. So we hold the space for each and every one of you to incarnate into this now moment all of who you are, all of your past lives, all of your future lives, and attune you into the Godhead, into Source Creator. So the energy is very quiet. So we bring through Mother Mary's unconditional love more. So she already came through. Ombe. She wants to speak into your hearts, the wisdom of your heart. Pimbe, all let it do. Ndarakoe, all it do, all it te, all it to kukue, ombarakue, all it te away, umberakosha varati, umberakere you. We also invite Archangel Michael into this sacred space. So this would be Archangel Michael. Hello. Ampekiku. Dende kakashavada tutuji titi di pekakola daton. Mbakakoeo. Eretike veje. Dine kuvede tu. Mberekere toja ton. Enteke. Endekekeshe. Umberakue ohe. Umberate o. Imbi umberati. So we speak courage into your field. And to remember that this divine, beautiful angel is with us always, and that he has a mighty sword to help us clear the way. Bendir kokokashafe, tondir kokokashitete, tendir kokokashavanaratoe, tondir kikeshivi taturu shaturu. So bringing in divine harmony, grace, and ease as we complete our lessons and our agreements here, that they come in ways that are easy and effortless, and that we bring through this joy frequency, this love. And we thank you. And we'll ask Yeshua now to come and be with us. And take a deep breath as we take in the energies of this beautiful being, the balance of the divine masculine. Oof, waraki bebe ishukuku. Oof, wow. Okay, so I'm taking this into our hearts. Jambe kaku olaraton teteshi, shonoru kukugeshivi, dinde kuku jopapapana, bento kukueje, ejo, hashetudo, hashetudo ave, hashikipamalatonde, donder kukugeshavate. Angalato e wedetu, Americujeti, Americureo, and Gogeshi ambe, Gojeti ampape, La tu, la tu, la ti de ku. Under the kue, under the kue, under the kue, under the kue. Umbe, umbe, umbe. Jean de couvé, que peut parler de ton. Shumbe que kijivi, et que kola de tatate. Bringing in the energy of balance. There we go. On te que vala de ton. So we will bring in, so this is Saint Germain. So I have to clear myself to bring in Saint Germain. Yes. It's very, so feels very emotional as these powerful beings come to be present with us. So if you're feeling this beautiful being who loves us all so much, allow this excitement and emotional release as he comes in. Wow. Ooh. Okay. Saint Germain Fambedetti. So he holds the violet flame. Okay, so we'll take this in ways that are absolutely right for us with balance, because this is a very powerful being, right? So I do my best to hold space. Okay, so keeper of the violet flame, right? So there's tremendous power, tremendous power. Saint Germain also is associated with money and abundance, and that's very important for this group as well. So I'm still working with people to attune you and myself to Saint Germain, right? There we go. Thank you. It's beautiful. So lots of love and assistance. So divine remembering in who we are as abundant creator beings that we bring through money in all ways, in ways that are absolutely right for us, without any type of limitation. So we're expanding into this knowing that we are limitless. Okay. Bamba kokoe, bamba kukugaleraton. Bamba kukugaleriti amba, antakakoe, ishibikukushwe, pinda de kukuge. Amba kukuleraton, o ejtiti. Baya Sasha, Paya Tata, Ajekera Tea, Ajetatue, Berekikigashi, Ambarakikishiti, Ambarakura Tui, Ambarake. What did So now, take a deep breath. We're going to integrate all of this so that we have this mirror. And so we attune into, because we are all of those beings, and to understand this and accept this and be part of this. So, also Kuan Yin Buddha. So, and this is a beautiful one as well. Ooh. So clearing my throat chakra. So everyone who's feeling these energies, we want to clear you as I clear myself. Also, Katadaki is here with us. So very powerful beings here with us. Shombe Pekaladatu. So we invite these influences, we would say, so these beautiful beings these energies into ways to be translated to us into ways that we understand, so that all that is needed for us as we evolve into oneness, bring our lower bodies into this divine alignment, that we have all that we need, all that our soul requires. So, yes, say yes. Say yes from your heart. Yes, this is true, and so it is. And take in the infinity of this love. There we go. And as we do this, we're clearing, I'm just clearing the cellular memory in the body, right? I want to clear the body so the body has more space to take in more of this unique experience. Love, laughter, and play, and divine remembering of who we are. Take a deep breath. So when they're saying to remember in this place, the Pleiadians will come through again in a minute. This is their words now, is to remember that you are infinitely supported. Remember to ask. So the most powerful prayer is one word: help. They know what's going on. They're here to help. Right? Okay. So the Pleiadians will come through. So this is very much about, so this divine sequencing that they have asked me to bring through for you today, and for all those souls who are ready, even if they're not listening or will ever listen to this call. So this is going out to into multidimensional, into the ethers, out into the soul. What should we say? The soul fields. We'll call it the soul fields. So here is divine sequencing from the Pleiades, from the Pleiadians, and from the Pleiades. So we're tuning you into actually that star system. That's really lovely. So here we go. Pamba gege la daton. So this is beautiful, joyous energy that's coming through. So we got you. They're saying we got you. We know who you are. We love you. There you go. So we're learning to receive this love at higher and higher levels, right? This will bring us through. This is what gives us faith and joy. We love you. We got you. Very beautiful. Donne kugo galadaton. Donne kugo chevi pepe. Jonne de kugo badadaton ajetiti. Ome kugo jove. Ve pa kugo shanata tudiri. Shabe kugo Bimba kukuye, umbo kukuye, shekukuye, and divine blessings to the Earth Mother as we are gathered in this place, this sacred place, that we bring through these harmony, these harmonious sounds and light codes and frequencies for the Earth. Acknowledge her and send tremendous love and respect to her for being willing to hold us through this portal and through this physical state of beingness. Bembede kuguge ndaratu ombarako andaratu enereki emereki kakua ombarakuve olaratu benekio emberekuve amberekiji vereki ambarake. So the divine alignment. There we go. So we're asking everyone to come back to their physical body, or become more embodied in their physical body, but to bring awareness to this now moment, wiggling our fingers and wee toes, our wee little toes, as we come back into this space to be together again in our physical temples, And thank you. Namaste. That's very beautiful. And so, Monsef, how are you doing?
Hi, I'm doing really, really well. It brought a sense of peacefulness and also trust at the same time. That's all is well. It's maybe that's we need to keep moving forward, even though like what we see is not yet clear, but it's just surrendering and trusting and yeah, just having this peacefulness along the way.
So that's the beauty in the transmission, is they're not going to tell us specifically. So all of those who came through and are here with us present, we are in a time now where we discern for ourselves and we get our information from our own hearts, right? So they have provided this beautiful energy and support and love and held space for us to move into that place where we are empowered. The only way we're going to be empowered is to get in touch with our own truth of who we are, right? So our messages have to come from ourselves, right? Because I do not. So this being Donna, I do not channel specific information. There's lots of other people that do that very well. I'm here to assist you so that you are empowered to get that information for you. Right? That's just the way it is, kind of. So we walk our paths in faith. And I think that kind of comes full circle to what you were asking before, Monsef, is that, how do we walk with faith? Well, we just know that we're doing it, right? So there's this divine knowing. So in lots of love and blessings to every one of us who are walking through on this. This is a very courageous journey that we're on, and it's very sacred. And to really remember that, as we are serving, even if we don't know that we are, just by our presence. And this was one of the reasons that Archangel Michael came through with the sword as well, to really give us courage in this time and to really bring through. So the emerald flame has been very present with me in the last day or so to also bring through. So, and another thing people can do, so I'm still answering questions from before, is you can bring in the violet flame or the emerald flame, or pick a color, a cobalt flame, like blue. If you want a blue flame in your house, you can create pillars. So 4 pillars of light of different colors, swirling and moving and rotating, right? What will that do? It will bring your energy up. And you can ask for a clarity, right? Clarity of purpose. Right? Just ask for clarity. This will make a tremendous difference. Just bringing in these beautiful color frequencies, basically, right? There's tremendous power in that. So hopefully I didn't go too long. It just kept coming, and there's a few more I could have brought through, but I wanted to, keep it a little shorter today for everyone.
Well, it was great. It was really powerful. Thank you so much, Donna.
You're
and
welcome.
We have Susanna. She wrote, "Beautiful. My heart is warm and at peace. Energy buzzing in my head."
Thank you. That's beautiful. Yeah.
Thank you, Susanna. And Linda, thank you. Oh, I lost it. Linda, thank you so much. Wow, it was so powerful. So much cleared from my throat. I feel so relaxed, calm, and yet so expansive. Blessings and much love.
Yes, beautiful. I love that. Yeah.
Judy,
nice.
Thank you, Monsef, Donna, everyone. Signing off now. Much appreciated. Love to all. Interesting times. Be safe.
Thank you. Yes.
Thank you, Judy. And Tanya. Thank you. This clearance was very emotional for me. My body was moving from side to side while you were singing.
Yes, thank you. It was very powerful for me too, as I had to do clearing even to bring them through. It's this divine gift that we've been offered today. It's very beautiful. Yeah.
Thank you, Tanya. And Tina, thanks. Very beautiful. Donna, and all that came through.
Yes, my pleasure. You're welcome.
Yeah.
And thank you to all these beautiful beings here present with us.
Yeah.
Right. And the
Thank you.
ancestors. So the ancestors are here
Yeah.
with us as well. Yeah.
Yeah, thank you, Tina. And this call has been an awesome blessing. Thank you, Donna, and all of Donna's team.
Ah, yeah. And everyone's team, right?
Yes.
It's beautiful. Thank you.
Yeah, so also, Sanya, she wrote, you have lovely voice.
Oh, thank you very much. Yeah. It'd be a lot better if I stopped drinking coffee. Believe me, it's on my list. It makes my throat very hoarse sometimes, but yeah, it's on my list to do. Right. Thanks.
On YouTube, Almeida, wait, the screen turned off. She wrote, already feel amazing. And Kathleen, awesomely beautiful and powerful. Thank you.
Thank you, guys. That's really awesome. And you're very welcome. Yeah. I feel there's one more question, Monsef. So just to let you know, there's still one more.
On the chat?
Well, I feel it's sort of in the energies. It's like there's still a question somewhere. But
we have several questions. Like 5. Maybe. Let me feel it. I think Vicky, where is it? Yeah, Vivi. Hi, Donna and Monsef. So glad to be with you. I do not understand the pain in my lower back. That's 2 chiropractors have not been able to help. I'm seeing a new lower back orthopedist tomorrow to see what can be done. I continue to do healing work on myself, but I do not have an understanding what the underlying condition is. I would love your help. Thank you so much. I know this is important for me to understand and move past. Many blessings to you both.
Okay, there we go. That's the one. Okay. So we're going to clear anything related to lower back for you. Right? So wherever that comes in, past life, future life, genealogy. So and this is very appropriate for this, and it's certainly been very appropriate for me throughout a lot of my incarnation as Donna. So I want out is coming up very strong, and this feels very emotional, right? So we want to clear that for you and everyone, right? It's too hard and it's too painful and I can't stand it and I don't want to be here, right? All of that. And anywhere where you took that on from others, right? So when I have to clear this from time to time, because it comes up through the ancestry, right? Too much. Can't deal with it, right? So when it becomes a burden in our bodies and for you in the lower back, right? So we're going to work with that. I'm going to speak some light language for you on that one. So and this is a very powerful, this is exactly where we wanted to go with this Monsef. This is very powerful. So so the council, there are councils that oversee this, our soul progress. And so, and we can come before the councils to, it's kind of like coming before judges and stating our case and saying, look, this is what's going on, kind of thing. And they do a soul review for us. And so, and what I saw for her, especially, is like not guilty, and a strike of a gavel. So whatever that is, we're going to clear that. It's not anything to do with you, and you're not responsible for any of that, right? That's all that's coming through. So because this judge has spoken, this can be now resolved and released out of your field, right? In whatever way is right for you. So if you're going to a doctor tomorrow, they may help you to resolve it, or it may resolve out now, but energetically, this is clearing from your field, right? This is very, very powerful. right? So we're going to do a bit of body talk to balance that whole area. We're going to realign your skeletal system as best we can, right? So this is pretty big. So take a deep breath and everyone holds space for her. Yay. All right. Thank you. Aw, you guys are awesome. Like these people are just holding space for each other so beautifully here. There we go. Yeah. All right. And we're just going to work with that lower back a little bit there. Open up the spinal cord and clear some of that energy off. So divine, knowing that you are whole and complete. There we go. Better. Okay, good. It takes a little bit of time. So when we're clearing, so we want to have a divine understanding of all these lessons learned so that you don't need to repeat them. And attune your body back to the divine blueprint of especially your skeletal system for this lifetime, but all of who you are as an incarnated being, right? So divine blueprint for optimal functioning of the physical body. There we go. Better. Okay, yeah. And we'll allow that to continue until complete. So this ascension, this is a piece that fits in. This is one of them, is that in this ascension, our bodies need to be strengthened and healed in order for us to basically ascend, right? So for those of us have physical illness or things in the body, I did for a lot of years, we will find ways to heal them. It's really important and vital. Part of coming back into our body is to heal it, right? Then we feel empowered in our physicalness, right? So this is a really beautiful, a beautiful question that really demonstrates to us, right? That we are beautiful, divine beings, and that we can be that divineness in our physical. There we go. All right, so we're just seeing more stuff falling away. Yeah, and especially working with the pain as well, right? So we want to clear the pain body. So this is going to run for a little while for her, I feel. So, but don't hesitate to maybe buy a package of 3 sessions around this, because it's related to a lot of other sort of things that are going on within your life as well, right? But this will really strengthen, especially your lower back. It feels strengthened already. If she could provide a bit of feedback, that would be awesome.
Yeah.
That was a big one. Thank you.
Absolutely, Charles. Yeah. Thank you so much, Donna. And also thank you, Vivi, for your question. Much love. And yeah, also would love to hear your feedback if you can type it. And yeah, so Donna, thank you so much. So grateful to you for everything, like the guidance, the healing, and also the information you gave us in the beginning. So thank you so much for this call. Yes,
Totally loved it, and always a joy and pleasure to be with you, Monsef, and everyone, right? So so as we close the circle, we send gratitude and blessings to all, and we send this beautiful energies out to all into the collective for everyone as a blessing. Yeah.
Yeah. Beautiful. Thank you so much, Donna. And also everyone, thank you so much for co-creating with us this call, sharing your energies with us, and holding the space for everyone. So thank you so much. And Vivi Sharot, so unbelievable, grateful beyond belief. Thank you, Vivi.
Beautiful. Yeah, thank you. You're welcome.
Yeah, so again, everyone, yeah, I highly recommend that you also work with Donna. And so you can, she's offering us, the first package is the 20 minutes Divine Sequencing recorded session. And the second package, it's a 3 one-on-one private session with her. You can either get one of those or both of them on package C. And the link, again, is yourdivineuniqueness.com yourdivineuniqueness.com/Donna, yourdivineuniqueness.com/Donna, DONNA. Or you can click on the special offer button, which is on the live event page, later on the replay page, the link on YouTube video description, and also the chat boxes on Zoom and YouTube. And yeah, so again, thank you, everyone. I'm sending you so much love, and I will see you on the next call. Bye-bye, everyone.
Bye-bye.